Hi. Okay, I'm going to be doing things a little bit different. You're actually going to see me, which is going to be fun. So, I'm really tired. I should be doing another eye painting. I just don't feel I'm not feeling it tonight. Maybe I will, but check crack mic, wrong mic. Okay, give me a second. Wrong mic.
Guys, all right. I am going to be switching to my other microphone. Is that better? Cricket is back. I know the cricket hasn't gone away. All right. I am going to have to switch back to that other mic. I am also, my camera's set up so you guys can see this big canvas. So I'm going to be away from my mic. So I am going to have to switch over to the other mic, which is going to be annoying for all of you. So I apologize in advance. Also, everyone, thank you so much for watching me over on YouTube. I am also dual streaming over on Twitch as well as Twitter. Now, what I'm going to be doing today is I'm not going to be doing a finished painting. I'm going to be prepping this panel for a painting. Now, let me grab it. Oh, right here. So this is a 16 by 20 panel. I'll stand back so you guys can see. So it's pretty big. Can you guys hear me okay like this? So pretty big. And I thought that I ordered 18 by 24, but I guess I didn't. But I did want to paint something larger because I haven't worked on a larger surface in a really long time. So I wanted to do something larger. Oh, Big Raj, thank you for the super chat. Hi, Anna, check your P.O. box. I sent something for the baby. Oh, thank you. Okay, I will go. I'll go tomorrow. Perfect timing. But thank you for the super chat, Big Raj. I appreciate it. Everyone say hi to him. I like his little vampire teeth. Also, yeah, if you guys would like to support the diaper fund, send a super chat, or you guys can send something to my P.O. box. The P.O. box should be in the description of this video if you are watching over on YouTube. And it will also be on my YouTube channel. You guys can go find it somewhere. But so, let me tell you guys the backstory of what I'm doing. So, on Instagram, on my art Instagram, what I do is I like to have, let me just show you guys. So I like making the reels because I do like I like doing the Instagram videos even though I don't get very much traction on it. It's not about it. It's just like I just enjoy it. But oh, thank you Holocron for pinning that in and nice letters and things. He's got my PO box there. Thank you Holocron. I appreciate that. I'm going to pin that actually in the chat over on YouTube. But so let me show you guys my Instagram in case you guys don't follow me on Instagram, which I get a lot of people don't because not everyone is on Instagram. This is actually the app that I'm like the most addicted to. I can spend all day on Instagram. But so what I do is let me share audio. So I am sharing audio. So I will post the painting. So this is actually the painting that I did yesterday. Let's see.
Confuse movement with progress because you can run in place and not get anything done.
Okay, so this is like a cheesy Denzel, like Denzel talking kind of thing. Oh, I heard that one. But so I long story short, well, it's gonna be a long story. It'll be a long story. But so what happened is I was just doing like the trending music, but then I kept getting videos that was getting flagged and stuff. And so on my regular Instagram, my Star Wars Girl Instagram, I actually got like shadow banned. My account is still shadow banned. I haven't grown in like 4 or 5 years on my Star Wars Girl Instagram because I got shadow banned for posting like live, love, laugh memes because I was super depressed after my sister died. And I just, whatchamacallit? Let me get my chair up. And so I decided that I was just going to start following a bunch of like inspirational quote accounts and just, if something made me feel better, I would share it onto my story. And then my story, hopefully would help other people. And then I got flagged for misinformation about COVID. And I was like, What the fuck? So now nobody sees my Instagram post when I post on my Star Wars Girl Instagram. So I created another one, which is like a Star Wars cosplay one, which I don't really use because I'm just kind of addicted to my art Instagram. But so what I do on my art Instagram, since sharing live, laugh, love memes is apparently legal on Instagram because you'll get flagged for misinformation. Uh, I decided I was scrolling through Instagram one time and like I saw a painting video and it was like somebody talking about painting. And then I found out you could save audio. And so I started following a bunch of inspirational reel account, like reels, like REEL accounts. And I would just save all of the inspirational audio. So pretty much all of my eye paintings, like
if you are going to be creative, you have to be in a state of play.
so all of them are pretty much like
The fastest way to know if something will work for you is to try it.
so it's just cheesy stuff like that. So I just find really cheesy, inspirational little audio clips and I put them on all of my paintings. And I came across this account, like this woman was talking about like selling art, and her name was Ellie Milan. And then I went down this rabbit hole because I was like, oh, it looked like when you click on the real audios, let me see if I can do it on here. You can find the
I'll say it again. Don't go.
okay, no. It won't. Okay, here we go. Original audio. So when you click on the audio, it takes you to like the actual audio tag, like the original one, or like some of the ones that get like the most views. I don't know why all of these are showing up as 0. It's not 0, I can guarantee you. But it'll take you to the audio and then you can save audio and you can see everyone else that has used that audio. Now, I don't know how long ago this was. I mean, maybe it was a year. Maybe I don't know, half a year. I don't know, but I came across this woman. Let me find her. Her name is Ellie. Here we go. Ellie Milan. And so it was an audio clip of her talking about selling art or how to be a successful artist. And then it turned out I went down this rabbit hole because it looked like they were doing some kind of podcast, and I've been looking for good art podcasts to listen to. And so I went and I listened to their podcast. And so she's like an owner. So it's her and her husband, and then they have 4 children, 3 daughters, 1 son. And they are like, I guess, famous for abstract art. And they have some kind of college called like the mastery program. And so I was looking at her art, and you guys can see right here. It's like it's very pretty. It's full of vivid colors. I like it a lot. I was more so drawn to her daughter's art than hers. Maybe it's because like I strive to paint lightly, and what I mean by that is like with more white as compared to like dark. So like the way that she paints, like she does very like high contrast, like right here. So this deer, oh, see, here's the podcast. See, this is what I'm talking about. And so, but so the way that she paints is the way that I kind of paint. And so when I look, or I shouldn't say the way I kind of paint, the color palettes, I should say. And like the intense change in values. Values is the from whitest white to blackest black. And so I mean, you guys probably know high contrast and all that. But so she paints very high contrast, and her daughter, let me see if I can spell her name right. Mitra. I never spell it right. So her daughter paints very differently than me. She does like, she has high contrast too, but it's got more white in it if I'm describing it better. Let me see. Okay, so this is a painting that she did. And so I really want to be able to do like this kind of stuff, which let me make this bigger, which I'm not very good at because it's like if there's not like, I don't know. I feel like I need it darker, and it's like maybe it's just I'm not good at that. Maybe it's like my safety net. Like I just like having black in my paintings. And so like even like the Cecil painting was kind of hard to do because it was lighter. I am trying, but so I just saw her art and I was like, "Oh my god, that is absolutely beautiful." And so the way that she paints, I just love it. And so I went down this rabbit hole. They even have like an art competition show. And so I watched all of the episodes that they have, and I was really intrigued by what they do in like these styles. And so Demetra's story is that she created like a masterpiece when she was 5, which jump-started her parents' careers. And then when she was 15, she dropped out of high school and she sold like $1 million worth of art in a year. And I was like, holy shit. And so the most fun I have ever had, like working, let me make myself off full screen. Okay, so the most fun I've ever had creating something, and I can draw. I don't really like to draw, but I can. For those that don't believe me, I've drawn plenty. I just don't enjoy it as much as I enjoy painting. But so this, which got very damaged in my move, was probably the most fun I've ever had just sketching. This is on newsprint. It's 18 by 24. Me and my friends were just hanging out in my like dorm or apartment. I don't remember. And I just remember like I was drinking wine and sketching, and I sketched out this eye. Then somebody asked me how to draw a nose. So I started drawing a nose, and then I was explaining like the light and the anatomy of a nose. And then I did the lips. And then I was like explaining why I like H.R. Giger's artwork. And then let me see, it just transformed. So this is like, it's like all like ripped, got like a hole in it. Again, I thought that this was in a tube protected, but I guess it wasn't. And it is very, very damaged. But so that was the most fun I ever had. And it was just me hanging around with my friends and just like bullshitting and drinking wine and talking and, just hanging out. And so I saw this and like these people and like their whole art academy. And I'm just like, they really like to pitch because they have a YouTube channel. They do really like to sell their college. And I'm like, I already went to college. I'm not going to college again. I can just watch a couple of lessons that they do and then emulate it and put my own twist on it. And they do have free workshops on YouTube. And so I'm going to show you guys. So I found, let me reshare my screen. I found Demetra. She did a free workshop on their, let me find it, on their YouTube channel. So I am going to for you. And they really put a lot of money into like their cinematography and everything. So I'm going to show you kind of her process so that way you guys, is this live? Yes, it is. Wow, Peaches looks worse than we thought. What are you talking about? I've never shown you guys Peaches. But okay. Let me get back to this. Okay, so we're going to watch a little bit. We're going to kind of EFAP bits of this tutorial so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And take in mind, though, what I'm going to be doing it in acrylics. I'm going to be, I'm going to be following her tutorial in acrylics. Oh, the drawing. Oh, I hadn't met Peaches yet when I drew that. So that was way before I met Peaches. So that, no, the Two-Face painting, that wasn't a painting. That was a charcoal drawing. And that wasn't supposed to be Two-Face. I was just doodling and it just turned into something else. But so I am going to we're going to watch bits and pieces of this tutorial and I'm going to follow the tutorial. We're not going to get all the way through it because the paint will have to dry. But I am going to be working in acrylics. Now, I am very limited in colors. I did order some more colors on Amazon, which will be here on Thursday. So we're going to see if I even like this because I'm like, I keep watching these and I keep wanting to film them. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it live and maybe you guys can learn some things too. Also, what's up, Rhino in the chat? I'm drunk and need food. Oh no. You met Peaches after art college? No, I was still in college when I met Peaches. I just hadn't honestly, I'm pretty sure I drew this like a month before I met Peaches, maybe. Or maybe like a week before. Actually, thinking back on it, I think I might have drawn this like a week or two before I met him. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I had met him at this point. I don't know. We weren't together at this point. It was more, I think I was a junior in college. I don't remember exactly when, but he and I were not dating at this time. You're not dating yet. Let's see. But so we are going to watch this tutorial together. Are you guys ready?
My name is Dimitra Milan, and I've been a professional artist since I was 15. And I'm also a co-owner and instructor at Milan Art Institute. I really enjoy teaching other artists
See, that's
and
their
helping them
college.
start a career in art and really do what they love every day.
Your continuity is awful, Ella, but it's to keep your age a mystery. I get it. No, honestly, I don't. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I met Peaches at this point because I met Peaches in December of. Fuck, I don't remember. I don't remember what year, but I know I've known Peaches since I was a teenager. So when I drew this, I was still a teenager, believe it or not. So it's been a long time. But me and Peaches didn't start dating until like right before I graduated college. So we were friends for years and then we started dating. But so my I've said this before, my best friend from high school, she moved in with her boyfriend who was renting a room in Peaches's house, and she moved in with him, and so I went to go visit her, and that's how I met Peaches. Oh, you know what? I think I had met him then at this point. I had met him once when I went to a concert. I'm really trying. Now I'm like going back in my history. This is not what this stream was supposed to be about. Okay. I had met Peaches because I had went to a concert. I went to a Lady Antebellum concert, silly enough. And I met one of the people in one of the bands, and then I went over to go visit my friend, and I was like, "I'm almost at your house," and she's like, "I don't live there anymore. I live somewhere else." So I had met him. I had only met him once, and this was in December when I drew this. And then I went to the house because we did like a girls' Secret Santa party thing. And so that was like the first time that like we hung out, really. And because like the first time I met him, it was very, very brief. It was like at 2 a.m. And I was like just excited because I was seeing my friend. And then like I woke him up. That's how Peaches met me. He woke up to the sound of my voice. Isn't that romantical? But oh gosh. Play the clip of Shane explaining time. I know. This is totally not what I wanted to do. Now I'm getting so off topic. This is your channel. Yeah, I know. I'm already on this tangent, but anyways, back to it. So yes, when I drew this, I guess I had met Peaches, but I had only met him once briefly. We were not together, and we did not get together for years. Which if he would have told me he liked me, he could have saved me a lot of time, and I give him shit for that all the time. But anyways, all right, let's get back to this tutorial.
When I look at a blank canvas, I'm about to start a piece. Pencil, because I don't have a sharpener. Okay. A lot more prolific as an artist to spend the time drawing everything in proportion.
So what she's talking about right now is projecting an image on there, which I don't do. So I want to get into the better part. So what she seems to do is she projects her image and then she sketches out. So let's
You can see the reflection of the pearlescing. It's just beautiful texture to work on. It holds the oil paint layers of the whole piece because I am able to be a lot more loose and free, and I usually do mark making. Sometimes I use inks. Sometimes I just go straight to oil and just do kind of oil washes and drips. And this is just the first layer of my underpainting, so not a lot of it will show through till the end. I can be as loose as I want. I don't have to worry about the outcome.
Okay. So
I really love painting because it's just so
I'm not going to sketch the way that she does. I'll sketch it after.
And just spirituality, and I am also very inspired by my dreams and bringing those into reality, capturing them on a canvas. I'm just so free.
Show me a process.
So I really love using charcoal. You can layer it, and I like to make some areas really soft and then go over it to make some parts dark.
Okay, if you guys want to watch this, I'm going to put the link for this video in the chat. Why is this sped up? I mean, I like watching things sped up. I can turn down the speed a little bit. But so I'm not following the part where she's sketching. I'll sketch on top of whatever it is that I paint. So here we go.
I feel like it's such an easy tool to let yourself be loose with. So
I'm
able to be a lot looser when I use charcoal. It's also very messy. A lot of my work, I love to have women facing animals. It's kind of a theme that I just do a lot. It started with a wolf, actually. A few years ago, I painted a girl facing a wolf. From there, it just took off, and I started doing all different animals. And for me, this position of the two subject matter, it's just like they really get to connect. And I love making the eyes kind of match up where they're really looking at each other. I like to paint them closer than maybe real life, especially with wild animals. I like to tell.
To show the
Okay,
process.
so it's like set in place, it's not going
There
to
we
move,
go.
and then I can add another layer of mark making. Oh, just letting it dry. It
There
just
you
takes
go,
like
too.
3 minutes to dry. So, well, when specifically painting a horse,
So what she just sprayed on it was fixidant, and so that way your charcoal or your pencil or your graphite doesn't like it holds it in place. It's basically like its own version of varnish.
I think the most important thing to get right, getting those straight angles in, because a horse's face, people
Coming up.
I've noticed when they paint horses, they like to round it all out.
You see what she does? She kind of like just starts scribbling on here. I don't know what exactly that tool is. It kind of looks like an oil pastel or a marker. And you can kind of tell like this looks like a crayon, this teal, and then this looks like a highlighter. But so she just starts going and like marking it up.
And they look like dogs, or they just like look like rabbits. Really just, look at the picture you're using and get those angles accurate. So I picked this particular horse, this very dream.
I don't even know the backstory.
I don't know about Iceland. Really feel like, so the horse, there's
This
somehow they're
this
like
probably
have
wasn't the
full
best
attention to
tutorial
his
video.
eyes and have that kind of be a.
Okay, here we go.
So this part of my process goes by really fast. I like to
This is
use
what we're
big
gonna do.
brushes for this. I just kind of go for it. So I like to work with really thin oils and then work my way into thicker oils. Start with my lighter colors first and then slowly add the darks. By the end, I can use a palette knife, really build up the texture of the painting. When I add thinner and Galkid to the transparent oils, it just creates this really beautiful light wash. Feels like I'm painting watercolors. From the beginning, I have some very thin, drippy washes that can still.
I'm realizing that this was not the tutorial I wanted to watch. There was another video that she did. It's more of a long live stream. Let me find that because that one has the process on there. Okay. That one, it's more instructional, whereas this one was like, this is my inspiration. Okay, here we go. I found it. Okay, so this is 44 minutes, which is why I have it sped up. So here we go. Here is the link for this video. Okay, so this is like a step-by-step instruction. So that'll be easier to follow. Okay, we don't need to know her backstory. That's what like half of this is. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it says painting process. Step 1, create loose abstract background. Step 2, photo layering technique. Quickly sketch or block in portrait. All right. They're usually pretty professional and have like timestamps for everything. And maybe not on this one. Okay. But so this is the thing that we're going to follow. We're only going to do a little bit of it, though. We're not going to be able to finish all of it. So let's watch a little bit, and then I will try to, follow the tutorial.
Photos and create a source for a painting and a really cool their portrait and see it. I try to leave some of this showing with transparent. It's a luminescent canvas. Not sure if you can really see that in the camera, but it's really shiny and it's a lot of fun to work with. So I'm going to try to leave some of this showing with transparent so the sparkle really shows through. And I'm using our Fearless brushes. These are the best mixed media brushes. And you want to work from big to small. So I'm going to start with this big brush first. So these are just acrylics, and I'm just putting out a variety of colors that I like to use. I also have some white spray paint and some high flow acrylics, inks, and alcohol inks. So this is just some fun mixed media materials to just make a cool background. That was Mars Yellow. That was quinacridone Crimson, cadmium red medium, and raw sienna. This is quinacridone Violet, and black, yellow ochre. And this is a fun color by Holbein. They make luminous, I think it's just called like their luminous series. So this is like a neon bright orange. And then I also have their rose color.
See, this is why I
so
need
this
things
part
set
is
up
just,
for me.
you got to cut loose and
Here we go.
just go for it.
Start.
And it sometimes helps
11 minutes
to have
and 4
like
seconds.
an abstract painting for a reference, just to get an idea of where you want your abstract to go. Sometimes it's hard to just have a white canvas and not know where to start. But today I'm not going to use any sources. I'm just going to go for it. And I'm going to start with drip.
Do you use oils instead? Yes, I usually only use oils. I am going to be using acrylics tonight, just because it will dry faster, and you can paint oils on top of acrylics. You can't paint acrylics on top of oils. So everything that I do when I follow this tutorial is all going to be in acrylics, which I'm very limited on the colors that I have. So bear that in mind. But I am just going to try to follow her tutorial and see how it goes. And then my what I am hoping to do is to create some kind of cool abstract and then like do a portrait of like the Bride of Frankenstein on later. So Headrock. Sorry I was sleeping. Who dis and what do? Headrock, welcome. If you guys are just joining the stream, I'm explaining that I'm doing something a little bit different. And I did this whole long backstory on how I found these artists and their particular style that I've been interested in testing out, but putting my own spin on it, obviously. And this is a tutorial that we are watching, and I'm going to try to follow this girl's tutorial on how to create an abstract yet mixed with realism type of painting.
So I like to do thin to thick.
So see, she's just like
So
making
I'm
a
just
bunch of
getting
marks.
something down to cover the white. So it's good to have like a thin layer to work off of and not go straight for like the thickest paint, because it'll be hard to go over that. So you can always build up the layers if you start thin.
All right, so now we just get to watch and see how she just like puts on. I've noticed with her, she uses like a lot of the drips, which I like.
So now while this is wet, I'm going to try this spray paint.
I'm not using spray paint. I don't have the brand that they have that's like non-toxic. I only have toxic spray paint.
So I really don't have that much of a plan in mind. I'm just kind of playing with these materials, and by holding this really lightly, I can get these cool specks.
You can also do that with a paintbrush. See, she got something like a little drop thingy. I bought a bunch.
So now I am wanting to get some like mark making in here, because I have a trick that I'm going to show you guys, which is step 2. And basically, you can take any abstract that has a kind of a lot of marks and things happening. It works better with a lighter back.
I am going to have to speed it up because this is too slow for me. Oh my God, even that was sped up. Jesus.
Background abstract. And you can take a picture of it with your phone and then find whatever reference photo you want. And you can layer that on top of your abstract and kind of blend them together so you can still see the abstract through that photo. And
I want to show you guys, like, I think she shows like, let's see, we're at 1339. This is what it looks like at the end. You see? So that's what it's going to.
Mark making in here, basically, you can take any abstract that has a kind of a lot of marks and things happening. It works better with a lighter background abstract. And you can take a picture of it with your phone and then find whatever reference photo you want. And you can layer that on top of your abstract and kind of blend them together so you can still see the abstract through that photo. And then you use that as your source to draw. So it really helps you kind of like use all these marks as little points in your drawing to get your proportions in quickly and accurately. So it's a really great tip, especially if you're working big. This is like what muralists use to get their murals accurate and in proportion. So this is a really fun technique, and just want to share it because it's really fast to like if you want to draw quickly and accurately.
See, she's still painting really lightly. It's like there's so much white in it. Like that just
I don't
drives
use
me
rollers that
crazy.
often, but I just thought I'd try it today. And normally I would let this dry. It's kind of blending everything. But I mean, it does make cool marks into the wet paint.
I like that. I really like the little dripping thingy.
So I'm just going in making some marks because this is going to help with the
That
next
looks
step.
like a makeup stick.
This is a really fun tool, an art crayon by
Art crayon.
Marbu, I think. Marbu. So this is water soluble, so it kind of blends in with the wet paint that I have here. This is always the hard part, is like knowing what to go over because you like everything. Oh, I love that effect. That is cool. But with acrylic, the good thing is it's so forgiving. If you don't like a spot, just wait for it to dry and you can cover over it later.
Okay, so we got the gist of what she's doing now. And so I'm going to show you what she does in like the second half. Okay, so here we go. So this is step 2 now.
So now we are going to do step 2, which is going to go pretty fast. So step 2 is take a picture of your abstract and make sure it's a really good photo. And now I'm getting a good photo of my abstract, and I'm just on my phone making the exposure go up a little bit so I can see, so it's a little brighter. Wow, it really captured that gold. That's cool. All right, I'm just getting these images on my iPad real quick. Okay, so this is Pixelmator, and I'm not going to do like a whole Pixelmator lesson, but you can use another photo layering app, whichever one you're more comfortable with. I think Pixelmator is pretty easy. And you just go up here to the plus sign, and I'm adding this portrait. So here's my abstract. Now I'm kind of planning how big I want this to be. And to put your portrait right in the middle, it's not very good compositionally unless you have it going off the edges, then it's okay to do that, and which I might do that. But if you have it to the side, that's actually better. I'm gonna do it like that. So that's good compositionally. She's touching, 2 sides of the canvas. 3 sides would be better. Actually, if I bring her arm down, then it's touching. Yeah, this is good compositionally. And now I'm going to go to style, blending, and there's all these different modes to blend. So the multiply kind of just adds the darks onto the background, and then the abstract showing through in all the highlights. So that actually looks really cool. I might just keep it like that. Okay. So remember that blending mode. It's called multiply. And then you can take the image that you just placed and bring down the opacity just a little bit so you can see the background a little bit better. And make her a little bigger. Okay, so now you can get an idea of how your portrait is going to look on your canvas. And you can do this with whatever subject matter you like, but I'm doing a portrait today. Whatever abstract marks are kind of like, I'm not sure I like that drip over her eye, but I can fix that later. I can paint that out. So this just helps us visually see where, like, using those abstract marks in the painting is going to help us draw in the face. So that's good. I'm going to save that to photos. And now that's my source. Okay, so now I'm just going to take some different pencils. Maybe I'll use, this is water soluble graphite. This is really fun to use. And I'm just going to start sketching it. So I'm looking at where everything lines up. Her neck is right here, going over these drips.
Yeah. So see, she just uses the drip marks and everything.
So I'm looking at my source here and seeing, you see this line right here? That's where her neck is.
All right, so let me just skip a little bit ahead. So yeah, she's just using the mess that she made as a reference.
Going off to the side. Nice. Change the hair, change, don't paint it exactly photorealistic to as, what you see. Just by adding these abstract marks, it's really becoming its own whole process of use.
We'll skip to where she's drawn it a little bit.
Just a medium.
Okay, so then she sketches it out roughly, and then she starts like adding paint to it. So I don't think I'm going to get to this step tonight, but I am going to try to do the background. So I don't really need to watch the rest of the tutorial because I know what she's going to do. If you guys want to, here is the link for it. You guys can watch it and follow it. But now I kind of just want to start painting, but I wanted you guys to see what what I'm getting at, because I want to follow this tutorial kind of, but like in the other one, I don't use projectors. I can sketch it out. And also I feel like when you use that, it kind of takes away from like the motion of it, if that makes sense. Like I feel like it becomes very lifeless. But that's just my opinion. I get it when people have to do like print or murals and stuff like that. It is kind of necessary, but I'm more of a free-handed type of person. But so, like I said, I'm very limited on colors. So there's going to be a limited color palette. But I am going to have to switch microphones. This is it's a little messy, but this is just going to be my palette. And I bought these for dripping. So I'm going to have to switch microphones. I apologize. It's going to get really annoying with the cricket.
All right. Can you guys still hear me? Yeah? Oh, look, you guys can see my belly. My big fat belly. But so I have purple. I have pink. I have black. I have white. And then I have gold, silver, and copper. So I'm going to just, I hate purple, by the way. Like, it is my least favorite color. But it's what I have, so that's what I'm going to have to use. Oh, I do have this, like, tiny little thing of ultramarine blue. So I'm just going to try to do this. I have paintbrushes. I have a ruler. So this is going to be a lot different than what you guys usually see me painting. But remember, I am experimenting. I am experimenting. So I do have this. Let me get kind of a messy paintbrush. This one's not. I'll do this one. Okay. Now, perfectly beautiful light canvas. She does light washes. That's what she said. I hope that this is acrylic. Yeah, it says acrylic. All right, so I'm just going to spray this or mist it down. And I'm just going to make a mess, basically. I'll try using a different paintbrush, like a wet one. Now, I'm not going to do it exactly like her, obviously. I'm just using her for inspiration. And I'm probably going to put more paint on it than she did. I already hate it because it's purple. Now, I'm going to try these things. It's acrylic ink. I don't know if that's what she was using, but I don't know if that was right or not. But why is purple your least favorite? Because I don't like purple. I don't know. It's just not my thing. I've never cared for purple. Maybe. I didn't like those drips, but I do like the way that this blue came out. See, I'm already like so heavy-handed on this. I'll add in some white. is so ugly. Oh my gosh, I hate it already. As you guys can see, this is not my thing. But I'm trying something different. Watch, I'm going to show you like an up close view of it, and you guys are all going to love it. But you see how already I'm like trying to hide all of the white on the canvas? Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more for you guys. This is a cool technique. See if I have a good enough, dry enough paintbrush to do it. Yeah. It won't show up with the pink, and I just got pink all over my. Okay. Obviously, that girl has been doing this for years, so she's a lot better at it than I am. We had a $1,000 bid for that Cecil portrait on the right. Oh, really? Somebody wants to give me $1,000 for it. This baby shit's expensive. I might actually let you have it for that much. I might. So here I am going in with white. This looks so juvenile to me. I actually am kind of liking the pops of pink a little bit, though. Like, surprisingly. I have one of these, so. Lean it so it drips a little bit. Eh. I don't want to do too much of that. Huh. She's a lot more confident with these drippy thingies than I am. I'm like, and I probably should have done less. This is like way too much. I think I just wrecked it. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, it's getting super muddy now, which is not good. I'm gonna try to fix it. Get this cleaned. There we go. See, this is why you practice. You learn. Really want to get these like corners covered. I don't like having like the corners just plain. It's funny, like when I turn it, I kind of like it more. I'm kind of just like covering the freaking purple at this point because I hate it so much. Okay. I think I do like the pink though. So I feel like I'm kind of done. I just want to add more white back into it. And then like maybe go into some gold. Just because it did get kind of muddy. How much do you guys hate it? As much as me? I think I hate the drips. Black is looking cool. Oh. Let's clean that off of my easel. Yeah. All right. I like it better now that I've added black. I might have to. Not blend it all in, but some of it. I think that looks kind of cool. Maybe. Maybe not. What is this? Is this copper? Let's try this copper. Let me get a palette knife for this. It's a terrible mess. Yeah, pretty much. But see, this is why I wanted to practice. Okay. I think this one's done. I don't want to touch it anymore. Let me show you. As I drop it, here is this hideous mess. Now I will put that off to the side to dry, and I will try again. Excuse me. Now, this one, I will do landscape. And I'm just going to mix a bunch of shit. And I'm going to try it out by painting it as light as possible. This is brand new. I haven't even used this yet. What are you guys thinking so far? How bad do you think it looks? Makes you realize just how talented that chick is, huh? I want to get all this black off my roller. I'm obviously non-committal with the drips. So that's my attempt at adding yellow in. Definitely not switch over to John's stream as John's streaming. This is this is calligraphy ink. I thought this was acrylic. Oh well. Yes, I would highly recommend going and watching John's stream. It's probably going to be a lot better than mine. This is turning out to be an absolute hot mess. Whew. Boomer, I know, right? I'm actually liking this roller the most. Like out of everything that I've used, I really like this. I never really used it before. I mean, I obviously had it. I'm kind of liking it now. Now that there's actually like more white in it. think it's actually starting to work. I kind of like it now. The roller is a stress reliever. Huh. This background doesn't look as overwhelming as the first. Yeah, the first one is shit. The first one I hate. But I get, like, I don't really typically like to use that much white, but I can see the appeal of it. But practice is important. I messed it up. I messed it up. I should have left it. When I said I liked it, I should have just stopped. Control Z, I know, right? That's the cool thing about acrylics, though. And wipe it off. Now it just looks like a blue-gray mess. Ugh, when I liked it, I should have stopped. Obviously, I'm not an abstract painter. Oh, shit. Get this open. Ah, fuck. I thought this was brand new. This gold. Aha. Thanks, we shook. This is what I use for the leafing on the eyes. Is my camera bad? I see somebody complaining about it. Oh, fuck. Shit. Oh, fuck. I just spilled this entire thing. Oh, no. This is why you have napkins. Shiznits. Well, this just became an expensive painting. These little things are like very expensive. And I just kind of wasted it. I just like all the gold. I actually think this looks pretty. What do you guys think so far? Yeah, it's pretty. I think it is. I actually kind of like it. Excuse me. It's getting cold. It did look good. Oh no. Watch Anna ruin this one as well. I know. Like Sky, but you're having a brain aneurysm. Yeah. Oh, oh my God, that hurt so bad to bend over. This thing is huge, guys. I don't know if you guys. Thing is huge. Isn't that crazy? I'm gonna have a baby in 2 months. Fucking weird. Okay. it's gotten to that point where I like it again, so I'm not going to touch it anymore. But what do you guys think of this one? Yay? Nay? Is this one pretty? I think this one's prettier than the first. Okay, let's just compare. So this is the second one. I want you guys to tell me in the chat which one you guys like better. So that's the second one. This is the first one. This first one is so ugly. What do you think? Painting number 1 or painting number 2? The second? Yeah. All right. I'm going to put this off to the side. I'm not going to touch it anymore. And now I'm going to try to fix this one. It is pretty dry. I spent more time on the second one? Really? Just keep making it uglier and uglier. You did the first one super fast. I ate cheese melt while you were doing the second one. All right. Well, let's fix this, okay? I have to use all my white paint on this. Just let this one drip. This one can be a drip heavy painting. I'm dropping so much on my floor. I already have copper on here, so I'll just go back in with copper. Peaches really likes copper. I don't really care for it. Do you guys like watching me paint like this where you can see me move? Like, I feel like I must look retarded. Drips look good. It's because you look different right-handed, yeah? I prefer seeing you. Yes, indeed. Yeah, but I mean, you can't see the painting as well, I feel like. Now I wish I would have got white drips. But let me do something. I don't know if it's going to show up properly, but let me get my other paintbrush. Now what you do with this technique, you get a lot of, like, you water down the paint a lot. And then you just get your finger and you start flicking it so it leaves, like, it was the same effect that she was doing in the tutorial with the spray paint. I feel like I would have done this way better in oils. But see, this is why I think tutorials are fun, because it's like, obviously I don't have that girl's same style, right? I'm very, very different. So, but it's like you take somebody's tutorial, like even Bob Ross, and you do your own thing with it. My floor is so messy now. Do the oil paints change color as they dry? No, only cheap paint does. Drips look good. Trying to see. If I could bring back a celebrity, Bob Ross, do you have an idea of images to blend with? No, I'm actually going to let you guys pick. So start brainstorming. It's going to be Halloween themed, even though these are not Halloween palettes. So think about what like monster you'd want to see on this. So tomorrow I'll freehand it. Hopefully, I mean, it's acrylic, so it should dry by tomorrow. But tomorrow or Friday, I don't know. What day is it tomorrow? What day is it today? What weekday is it? I thought you were doing Frankenstein. I'm thinking about it. I really like it now. Can somebody, maybe I can do it, but if somebody wants to go and take a screenshot of what it looked like before I fixed it, I'm going to add a little bit more drips because I don't like this line just down the middle. But think like Creature from the Black Lagoon, or I don't know, like think of a Halloween monster, and I'm going to freehand paint it. Today's Tuesday. The Headless Horseman. Ooh, that might be difficult. This one is like, it says liquid acrylic, but it's like a metallic one. You guys want me to paint Cecil? Is that what you said? I've never used these before, but Michael, I saw, was having a sale, so I bought a bunch. Like this was $3, and then on top of that, it was like on sale. So but World changing into human form. I really don't like the copper on this, but I committed. I have committed. I just need a different palette knife. I had a bunch, and I can't find them anymore. I feel like I just saw one of my weird ones. This is what happens when I have too much shit and I can't find anything. All right, I found one. I need to clean it off some. Shit, I got a hair on it. And there you go. Okay. What do you guys think? Should I continue or stop? Continue or stop? What do you think? I'll show you guys. What's in a painting? A mess. Yeah, pretty much. Stop. Stop, please. Go on. Well, should I move on to a different canvas? Let's see. Stop and do what? Go to another one, which I think I'll do. Okay, last one. I'm going to clean up the palette. Now, I did gold and copper, so this one I'll do silver. I wish I had green, but I don't. Start with black. Fuck that. I'm going to start with black. But what I'm learning is that maybe I do have green. Let me see. I'm going to move this back over here. Maybe I had green. Oh, aha, I do. Oh my God. Let's hope it works. Green. Oh, so it all dried out. Nope. It's just thicker. That's what she said. Okay. Now, should I do it like this or landscape? You guys pick. Portrait or landscape? Anna's double chin. Do I have a double chin? Probably. Okay. I don't have a very strong chin, so is it there? I mean, it's not like it's fat, just a muscle. Landscape, portrait, landscape. Oh God, now I'm gonna have to count this. All right, I'm gonna do a poll on here. All right, I just posted a poll on YouTube. Now let me get it. Let me get one on Twitch. I don't know how to do a poll on Twitch. I just realized. Does anybody know how to do a poll on Twitch? Now I want to see what it looks like. I've never seen a my double chin. Because obviously I'm not looking at myself. Oh, okay, manage pool. Create new pool. Okay. Poll is going for 1 minute. It's up on Twitch and it's up on YouTube. So you guys can vote. It should be up there. See. It says nobody has voted on Twitch, which is fine. We'll go off of YouTube. Right now, landscape is winning. And you can do it from the chat. I can. That's cool. Just play back the stream later. It's in almost every shot. Oh no, really? Now I'm self-conscious, Headrock. Oh my god, I do have a double chin. That's so weird. I've never seen myself from that angle. Oh well. It's not like I'm fat, it's just my muscle, I guess. Alright, well, it tied on Twitch and on YouTube it says landscape. So landscape it is. And I'm self-conscious. It's just a muscle though. I really shouldn't be. Maybe we just need to stand with better posture. I'll try that. Try standing like this. Now I'm so self-conscious on how I'm standing. Oh my gosh. This looks like a vomit neon nightmare. Oh, what's up, Chris? You're here for my very random painting stream. My abstract attempts. Where'd that white go? Oh, fuck. I can't bend down again. Where did it go? I guess for like a Halloween painting, this is going to work. Not really much else you can get away with the puke green. I'm going to go in and add silver in a minute. This one looks cheerier than the previous. Probably because it's bright with this green. I did order a bunch of like acrylic paint just in case I like doing this. And I got like a set of fluorescents. Let's see. Lagging period. I'm sorry. There's a lag. This acrylic paint sucks. Now I've done copper and gold, so now this one is silver. I personally don't care for silver that much, but that is what we are doing today. I think I might actually use a different type of silver paint because this, I don't really care for like metallic acrylic paint. I don't think it's very good in my opinion. I use this other type. I'll show you. Let me just use what I squeezed out of this bottle. And I'll show you the one that I think is actually good. Melted clocks are so much last century. Oh God. Even golly. I do like Salvador Dali's work though. Well, shit. Yeah, that's so much better with that kind of paint. It's just gonna be really thick. Watch. This just became like a full silver painting. Like, look at that. That's just all silver. Put way too much on it. It's unique though. And somebody here really likes silver. Yeah, it's like kind of undid everything I just did. Now it's a gray mess. Well done, I know. I really didn't like that that paint. Not helping the rainforest out today. Ah, I'm not good at this. I feel like Russell Hall would be having a field day if he was here. We did all of that to stain the canvas. I'm always messy. So look at that. Ooh, it's beautiful, right? The subtlety. Okay, let's try this again. This thing is jammed. There we go. Oh, this is much more green. Or it reads more. The Tide Pods. Oh no. Probably streaming this so it keeps her accountable for painting more. I don't need to be held accountable for painting. That's retarded. I'm going to paint whether I'm streaming or not. No, I'm doing this for you guys. So you guys can have entertainment. I have no problem getting my work done. If anything, I work slower by streaming. Thank you, Nick. Nick, for the super chat. Are you channeling your inner Salvador Dali? No, if you join the stream late, there's this like art school that I'm doing one of their tutorials. So I'm prepping canvases and we're going to do some paintings on them later this week. The theme of this painting, if you haven't guessed it, is supposed to be more green. I kind of like it. You're not giving the background enough character. It'll get there. Trust me. Trust me, Headrock. Look at how pretty this is. Coraline or Carolina. Should have left those horizontal lines. It'll be fine. Ow! Fuck! Oh my god! Ow! Ow, ow, ow. It hit my foot. That hurt. Ow, ow, ow. I'm going to have a bruise. Oh, my goodness. I just want to see it so far. I think it's pretty. Definitely. It actually might come in handy. Since you guys are so far away, what color do you see more? Do you guys see more blue or do you guys see more green? Blue, blue, blue. All right. Too much. You guys hear that cricket? Everyone's a critic. Well, that's usually how it goes. This cricket is intense, though. Everyone's a cricket. Yeah, just a little bit. Guys want to see? Now, should I keep going or should I stop? It's better than baby raccoons. Yeah, I guess so. Keep going, stop. I guess I can put a couple drips in. I already regret that. Oh, I hate it now. Note to self, when I say keep going, or if I have to ask, that means I need to stop. Note to self for the future. ASMR cricket. Oh, it was so pretty a minute ago. I fucked it up. Again. Again. Is it Energizer Bunny of crickets? Probably. I'm so mad. Why did I listen to you, chat? Damn it. like this shirt too. This was an expensive shirt. I probably shouldn't be wearing it to paint in. Shit. No. I have some shout around here somewhere. No. My Lysol's as good as any. Damn it. This seriously is my favorite shirt. Or one of my favorite shirts. Shouldn't be wearing this to paint in. It's like one thing if it's on my arm, but like right in the middle of my chest. Sucks. Basically like a new painting. I hate it now. I liked it so much better before. And now I got this big old thing on my chest. Do you guys like it better before? Or do you guys like it better now? Well, guys, it's gotten to that point where I want to wipe it all off again. Shit. Oh no. I just wasted so much paint. I mean, it is pretty now because it's all stained. Uh, yeah, this is not my thing. They definitely make it look a lot easier than it actually is. I used to look at it and be like, oh yeah, I can do that, no problem. Nope. They make it look easy, but it is very hard. But this is why we practice. This is why. I'm going to check something real fast. Right. No more blue. We're just going in with green. My dog. Okay, do you guys see more green or more blue? More green? Okay. Good, that's the answer I wanted. More green. Cool. What's this top row? Dixie? think I'm getting better at this. Just imagine how much easier this would have been in Photoshop. Yeah, no kidding. I need to do literally anything. Be right back. I'm sorry I'm boring you, Headrock. I'm pretty tired, so I think I'm getting close to getting done with this. I just showered this morning too, and I'm all covered in paint. Now you need to practice checking if you finish. Yeah, seriously. Okay. I think I'm done. I don't want to touch it anymore. I mean, I do, but I shouldn't. Alright, that's it. I'm done. Done. Not touching it anymore. I am done. Not done. Alright, I'm just walking away. Not touching it anymore. This was an experiment. Oh, my goodness. Let me change my microphone. Well,
Here we go. So now let's look at all of them. Let's look at number 1. So this was number 1. I want you guys to tell me which one's your favorite. So number 1, copper. Number 2, gold. And then number 3, silver. Which one is your favorite? I think number 2 or 3 is mine. I'll put a poll in the chat on YouTube. All right, I just put a poll in the chat. 1, 2, or 3. I gotta go toss my shirt in the wash now. And my pants, I see. I'm not happy about this. Okay, so far number 3 is winning. Number 3, first time was better though. Sorry, I don't even want to look back. So far, wow. I mean, I like number 2 a lot. So all of them, take in mind, we're gonna be painting on them. So we're gonna have subject matter. I'm all like, I have a double head rock got under my head because it's like, see, I don't have one here. But I guess it's like when I turn to the side. I bet you it's just my posture. It's not like this is fat. This is like a muscle. What is this muscle called? It's obviously my throat, but it's like, what is that? I don't know. Maybe I should look into the anatomy of a neck and find out what it's called. Anna, I must state sorry, but none is my favorite. Sorry, that's fine. It shows when you look down. Well, I gotta Google muscle anatomy of the neck. It is called. I don't even know how to say this. It is called Jurassic muscle. Dig ass. Okay. It is called the digastric muscle. The digastric muscle. That's weird. Okay. So it's like a group of muscles that are right here. That's to open and close your mouth. Cool. Astig muscle, neck waddle. That's what it's called according to this anatomy chart. I've never really looked into what that muscle is called, but yeah. But it's what moves my chin. Well, I guess my jaw does, but this is the muscle that connects right here. Who would have thought? You learn something new every day. So mine is just prominent, is what I'm learning. They're massive on crocodiles. Oh, well, thank you. Learn something new every day. But okay, so far number 3 is the winner for your guys' favorite. Cool beans. Find out off stream where the muscle is involved in. Well, I wanted to do it on air with all of you here. So you're welcome. I don't know what day, probably Probably Friday we'll do a painting, or I can just do an all day thing. And well, probably not all day, but I could do a long painting stream on Friday. And whatchamacallit? Powerful bite. No kidding. Well, you know what? It probably is prominent because I don't grind my teeth when I sleep. I snap. Like, I guess like a crocodile. No. So I snap my teeth, and it does hurt. It'll wake me up sometimes. So that's probably why this is like that. It's either that or I just have bad posture. But cool. I got a dominant, the worst name ever, big ass chick muscle. That's a terrible name. This YouTube world is rough. Anna, is it really? It's like the worst thing. I'm like, oh, I'm super far away from my computer. But oh my god, I pissed off Twitter. Oh no. Jesus. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Well, another day. All of the weirdos are mad at me again, which is normal, I guess. But look at my hands. This was I don't like acrylic. I could just, if this was oils, I could have washed everything off already. But all right. Oh, Rhino messaged me. He said this layout for your art stream is so good, so much better. All right, well, when I do paintings like this, you'll be able to see me. Let's see. Yeah, somebody already somebody threatened to fight me. I'll read you this tweet. So this tweet got taken down because it is threatening. It says, "Your face is something I want to punch so hard because it looks so punchable." I should make a t-shirt. Hashtag punchable. Instead of lunchable, punchable. That would be funny. Oh my god. I feel so bad for your newborn kid knowing they spelled hatred wrong. Mother that she's going to teach her kid how to be hateful. So stupid. And it was like a she, her pronoun person in bio. But the tweet violated Twitter, so they got booted. But isn't that funny how that works? Yeah. These people are crazy. Eh. Yeah, people are mad at me. Yeah, they're always mad at me, so what else is new? Yeah, some Disney Star Wars cancel pig. I honestly think now, hindsight's 2020. Looking back on it, I'm like, I think she just stalked us around the con just so she can get content off of us. But Rhino said something to her. He's like, oh, he's just like, oh, are you this person? Good job, trying to cancel YouTubers. And he called her a loser. And that apparently was like her 9/11. And then she went on like a little spree line about it. And I did a video with all the receipts calling it out because Rhino is on vacation and can't do it. So I posted all the receipts. But anyways, I'm going to do a stream. I think I'm going to stream on it tomorrow. But I just think that this is crazy. It's all of the crazy people. I don't know. It kind of blows my mind how mad at me people get. I'm like, how can you? I don't know. Like, even I'm not this mad. Maybe I'm just exhausted right now. But whatchamacallit. See. Let's see. Oh my God. Jesus, these people have no lives. All right. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to go to bed and we can all laugh at this tomorrow. I am going to do a stream on my main channel tomorrow going over all of this drama with all of the receipts. So it'll be a long stream while you're while you're making a baby. What is her excuse? Oh, I don't know. None of these people can get husbands to have babies. Let's get that straight first. Ugh. One thing about my head, I have such a sensitive head. I can't really wear headbands or ponytails for too long. I think if I wasn't so tired, the headache would bother me, but I've kind of gotten used to it over this past hour. But yeah, I'll be doing a live show on my main channel tomorrow, kind of going over all of this. So I can see you guys all there. But guys, let me know on if you guys are watching on YouTube, because Twitch you can't leave comments, and I don't really think you can leave comments on. At least I never see any comments on the Twitter things. But I'm gonna be doing. Think about all 3 of these paintings and what Halloween themed creature character. Like I could just paint like a witch, or like how I was doing this painting. Like I could just paint a so this is like a fairy. It's my Halloween pumpkin fairy. And so like something like that. Like you tell me what and leave a comment letting me know like what kind of thing you want to see. I could paint an alien. I can paint a predator. I could paint I don't know, a Gorn, Hannibal Lecter. What's something that would be like cheerful and weird? What's that one girl? I didn't watch the movie, but that one girl, Pearl. She got like no eyebrows and she like a murder. Carrie, who's another one? Freddy Krueger. I never say it right. But yeah. Think about it on each painting 1, 2, and 3, because I got 3 canvases. I don't think we'll paint on all of them. I'll paint on like one or the other. It will be in oil, so it'll be oil on top of acrylic. Put Cecil on one. That's the worst creature I can think of. Okay, well, you guys think about it. Brainstorm, and I'll be back here to paint those on Friday. But all the painting streams I do until Friday will be a eye painting stream. I just wanted to get these done and then paint eyes later. Yeah, I'm tired. I need to go to bed. But everyone go over. I think John is live streaming. Can one of my mods put the link for John's stream in the chat? Paint John and Shane holding hands while looking stoic. Okay. Go over to John's stream, go hang out, paint Ethan as Jabba the Hutt. Oh, that would be terrifying. That's actually a great Halloween creature. He stopped. Oh no, John's done. All right. Well, F that loser. Go watch something cool. Go watch The Penguin. The Penguin is really good. There's 3 episodes out now, so go watch it if you can. But anyways, everyone, I'm going to go to bed. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out. Thanks for hanging out over on Twitter and Twitch as well as YouTube. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for the 2 people that left super chats contributing to the diaper fund. I appreciate it. But everyone, have a great rest of your night, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And go check out my video on my main channel. I will see you all later. Goodbye.